Welcome to Abertay's Agent Training. This initial section will take you through the university, our courses, and value proposition. This will later be supplemented by more specific course information and access to our digital library for resources to share with prospective students. But first of all, let's meet the international team.
Hi there, my name is Beth Meehan and I am the Senior International Officer for the Americas here at Abertay University in Dundee, Scotland. I've been with Abertay now for about 4 years, and my role is to help students from the Americas, so North America, the Caribbean, Central America, and South America, with their journey from application through to their arrival at Abertay. So if you have any questions regarding students from that region, please do get in touch.
Hi, my name is Doug Waters and I'm the Head of International here at Abertay University. As well as supporting the rest of the team, I support our partners and students from Sub-Saharan Africa. If you have any questions at all about applications from that region, please do get in touch. Thank you.
My name is Elaine Russell. I take care of East Asia region. I look forward to welcoming you to Scotland. Please do get in touch if you have any questions. 我叫 Elaine， 如果你是中国来的学生，可以随时联系我。我希望在苏格兰见到你们，谢谢。
Hi, my name's Emma and I'm the Senior International Officer for Europe and Central Asia here at Abertay University and part of the international team. I also manage the Study Abroad Erasmus Touring Scheme side of the international mobility as well. I've worked at Abertay for about 2.5 years now, and before that I've worked across several universities in the UK, so I've got lots of experience to help you out and support you with supporting your students, so please get in touch with anything that you want to ask.
Hi, my name is Finn. I work here at Abertay University and I'm the International Officer in the international team. The regions that I look after are India, the Middle East and North Africa. I've been at the university for about 1.5 years and have recently been promoted. I also studied here as an undergraduate and a master's student, so I can really give great answers to any questions that you have coming in. Please reach out to me with any questions that you have and I'm here to help you through the entire process. In subject areas, Abertay has been ranked #1 in Europe for video games degrees since 2015, which is now 7 years running by the Princeton Review. Having launched the world's first video games degree courses in 1997, Abertay also offered the world's first ethical hacking degree and is poised to become Scotland's capital of cybersecurity. Elsewhere, Abertay is ranked top in Scotland and 3rd in the UK for food sciences, and top in Scotland and 8th in the UK for civil engineering by the Guardian University Guide 2021. We are thrilled at Abertay University to have been awarded the UK University of the Year for teaching quality. This is by the Times and the Sunday Times for 2021. And we've also ranked in the top 10 UK universities for student satisfaction, as voted for by our students on the National Student Survey. This is also recognised by the Guardian Good University Guide. These both evidence the fantastic learning experience that students have while they study with us.
As one of the smallest universities in Scotland, we pride ourselves on the support that we can give to our students from application stages right the way through to completing their studies. Our small size means that we can offer students relatively small class sizes, whether that's in lectures, but particularly within seminars, practical classes, tutorials, and all kinds of support from our lecturers and academics as well. It means that they will know their students by name, and it's easy for our students to get to know each other, as well as integrating with international students. So international students will not only get to know the other international students, but also lots of our local students and those from the rest of the UK. We're located on one single site campus in Bell Street, where all of our main buildings are in very, very close proximity to each other and within walking distance to our accommodation.
The international team offer all of our prospective students a lot of support before they even join us, and this can be through various different means on social media and contact. Firstly, we have our Facebook group, which is live at the moment. We invite all the students to join this. We also have our WhatsApp group, which we invite students to join ahead of them arriving at campus. This means they can get to know their friends and accommodation partners before they even arrive. And we also have our Instagram channel, which is Abertay Goes Global. And this is a fantastic platform to keep up to date with what we're doing as an international team and also what the university is doing as well. We also keep in touch with students regularly via our newsletter, which comes out directly to them every 2 weeks. So they never need to miss anything and they get kept up to date with the latest information. On top of that, we are always looking to evolve the ways that we contact students, and we're always open to new ideas as well.
We have around 4,500 students in total at Abertay across all study levels, though the majority of these are undergraduate students. The female to male ratio is close to 50-50 and around 23% of our students are from outside the UK. Our international students come from a range of backgrounds, currently representing around 55 nationalities, though this does change every year. So it makes it a diverse and cultural place for all of our students to be studying. Abertay has grown to create an ambitious portfolio of industry-led degrees, really supporting our students to be workplace ready when they graduate. Across our course offering, we ensure our degrees keep up with the advanced global skills demand. This is in the form of networking events, collaborative working with other companies, guest speakers, student exhibitions, even student-run conferences to ensure that all of our students have the opportunity to engage with companies and organisations who could really support them with their careers. Abertay is really focused on the jobs of today, and this is reflected in our degree course offering, ensuring that all of our students are workplace ready upon graduating.
Many of our courses offer work placement opportunities. For example, our biomedical science degree offers students an 18-week clinical placement in a hospital laboratory, and this is classed as the applied route. A core element of the mental health nursing programme is that there's actually work placements throughout the entire course length. These placements could be in the NHS or other mental health provisions that are offered to the public. Civil and environmental engineering has a mandatory placement in the third year of studies. And in all of our other degrees, work placements may be optional, but students will have the opportunity to lead and get involved in industry-led projects and briefs from guest lecturers.
Abertay was among the first universities to be awarded UK Centre of Excellence for Cybersecurity Education by the National Cybersecurity Centre, part of GCHQ, the UK Government Communications Headquarters. An £18 million Cyber Quarter project will bring a new research and development centre to Abertay's campus to gather students, academics and organisations to help solve global cybersecurity challenges. Many of our courses across games, computing and sciences carry industry accreditation, which demonstrates the high quality of our degree programmes for both students and future employers. Students can be confident that they are gaining appropriate knowledge and skills to work in their chosen industry. Abertay is also the National Centre of Excellence for Computer Games Education. The university leads on in-game innovation for games and media enterprises, an £11.5 million research and development centre based in the heart of the video games cluster. This involves local universities as well as local and international industry. At Abertay, all of our games programmes are accredited by Tiger. The National Cybersecurity Centre recognises our Masters in Ethical Hacking and Cybersecurity, and our computing and ethical hacking programmes are all accredited by the Chartered Institute for IT. In the sciences, the MEng and BEng civil engineering courses carry accreditation so graduates can register fully or partially for chartered engineer status. In psychology, forensic sciences, biomedical science, mental health nursing, food sciences and nutrition, all courses are accredited by the UK's professional bodies for the relevant discipline. Our MSc Accounting and Finance course provides an accelerated route to becoming a chartered accountant through CIMA, giving exemptions on some CIMA exams. For more details on our accreditations, please check the document library for the information about this.
Once our students have graduated, in most cases they can register with the professional body, and this will give them their professional accreditation. Accredited programs are typically looked for by employers who require the best skills and training in their industry. Abertay is in the city centre of Dundee. We're all based on Bell Street, and all of the buildings are in close proximity to each other. We're only a few minutes walk from the main city centre shopping area and also the £1 billion waterfront development.
The Support Inquiry Zone, or SES as we all call it here at Abertay, is located just in our library and is the one-stop shop for students for any questions or queries they might have. They're available to speak to directly in the library, but also online via live chat, by email or by phone. They'll be the student's best friend and go-to for any questions they might have, and if SES can't help, they'll point you to the right person who can. Our advisory service, also located in the library, are there to support students with more specific matters. They can advise on visas and immigration, pastoral care, mental health, wellbeing and counselling, and any number of issues that students might come across. Students can book an appointment to have a one-on-one chat with a dedicated member of staff.
The Abertay Student Association represents the student body on campus, and they work with the university to make sure that all their needs are met. They also run various campaigns throughout the year supporting the students and what they need. They also run all of the clubs and societies that we have here for students to join. These cover esports, food clubs, LGBTQ+, Renaissance martial arts, and a plant food club as well. There's something here for everyone, and if there isn't, the Student Association will also help students set up a brand new club if they want to.
As well as our industry-led education, Abertay also supports our students to be work-ready with our superb career service. They offer students support with CV writing, interview preparation, searching for the right opportunities, and work very closely with employers to make sure students are well matched. Behind me, we also have Bell Street Ventures, who support student enterprise by offering students workspace, helping them to find funding. There's even meeting space if they've got meetings with clients or other companies, especially if they're the kind of entrepreneurial students who want to start their own businesses following graduation.
The Bernard King Library offers a variety of flexible workspaces for students to come and study while they're at Abertay University. A £4 million refurbishment in 2017 has created 4 floors of study space for students to use. It's a really popular area throughout the academic year, and you'll probably find that students call it their second home while they're here. The library is also home to a cafe, group work areas, solo study and spare laptops, so really there's everything here for them to study and crack on with their work. The top 2 floors of the library are dedicated quiet space and also the home to a vast collection of academic books and resources, all of which students have access to. And students will also have access to thousands of online journals and resources to help them in their studies while they're here. These can include scientific, theory-based and advanced academic reading. The academic support team are also based here, and they can help students with referencing, report writing, research methods, or using software and computer hardware as part of their studies. Students will also have access to free English classes during term time to support them with their academic reading and writing.
Abertay has its own university gym, which houses great quality equipment and offers exercise classes for our students with a great value membership. The university also offers an elite athlete development programme to support students who may be competing at national or international levels of competition across any sport. This is not just exclusive for our students who are studying sport, but for any students who may be competing. We also have the University Sports Union, who look after all of our sports clubs and support them whether they are competing across the country against other universities or are just here for a leisurely competition amongst the Abertay students. At undergraduate level, Abertay has a wide range of subject areas across 3 academic schools. Within design and informatics is computing, cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and our suite of computer games degree programs covering games programming, design, and arts. In business law and social sciences, we offer flexible options across business management, marketing, and accounting and finance, including specialisms in events management, people management, and business analytics, as well as a standalone law program, criminology, and sociology. Within applied sciences, we offer biomedical science, food sciences, forensic sciences, civil and environmental engineering, mental health nursing, psychology, counselling, and sports courses. Information on all of our courses is available in the brochure section.
Some of our undergraduate degrees are structured to offer students flexibility during their studies. This means the degree programme starts with classes covering a broad range of subjects in years 1 and 2, and students will also have the option to try other subjects from outside their degree subject area. In year 3, students will choose their exact degree subject if they haven't already, and their core classes will reflect this going forward. In year 4, the final year classes and the honours project will be closely aligned with their chosen degree path. This is the way our business management, marketing and accounting degrees are structured, giving students flexibility to try out different options until they confirm any minor subject added in the 3rd year. Our sports and food science and nutrition degrees also follow a similar structure, where students follow a common broad first 2 years of study and specialise in the final 2 years. Focused degree pathways are, in essence, opposite to flexible degree pathways. Students will choose their exact degree before starting, for example, ethical hacking or cybersecurity or computing. This structure focuses closely on the degree subject from year 1, highlighting and prioritising the technical and intricate academic and practical learning that is essential to the degree and related careers. In years 1 and 2, students do have the opportunity to take elective courses from subjects elsewhere, but the majority of their learning will be around their degree subject. In years 3 and 4, studies are solely focused on the degree subject, often incorporating work experience projects, group and individual project work, and engagement from industry professionals. This is a common format for our degree programs in the sciences, computing, and technology fields.
At postgraduate level, our taught master's programmes are 1-year full-time courses and in some cases 2 years part-time, with some available via distance learning. These are offered in specialist areas in games and computing. We have MSc programmes in applied artificial intelligence and user experience, computer games technology, and ethical hacking and cybersecurity, as well as our professional masters in games development. In accounting and finance, we offer an MSc which provides an accelerated route to becoming a CIMA chartered accountant. We offer 75 research topics across all our academic schools and subject areas that can be chosen for Masters by Research, which is 1 year of full-time study, Master of Philosophy or MPhil, which is 2 years of full-time study, or PhD, which is 3 years of full-time study. Part-time options are also available. The main difference between taught master's courses and research programs is the input by our faculty. In the taught postgraduate degree programs mentioned in the previous section, students will be enrolled on the set of modules as indicated on the course pages on our website. Our academics will guide students through their course with lectures, tutorials, group work, and projects. The postgraduate research programs give the student the space, time, expert supervision, and facilities to expand on their research theory independently.
Tuition fees for undergraduate courses across computer games, computer arts, cybersecurity, ethical hacking and computing are £15,500 per academic year. For all other undergraduate courses, tuition fees are £14,000 per academic year. Fees will remain the same for the duration of the course. Please note, these are the current fees for students starting in 2021 and have been confirmed for the academic year of 2022. Fees for future years will be published on our website annually and updated here for you. International students starting an undergraduate degree will be eligible for the International Undergraduate Scholarship, which is £3,000 per academic year. This is awarded as a deduction from the tuition fees, and applicants will be notified of the award following receipt of a successful offer to study at Abertay. Academic requirements by country can be found in the document library and also on our website. These differ from course to course, and some will have specific subject requirements. Generally, we would expect good grades from high school, and from some countries we also require a foundation year or equivalent. There are options for a foundation equivalent here in Dundee with our local partner colleges. This is ideal for students who need a foundation course but are unable to complete this in their own country, or if they prefer to come to the UK to study. Please get in touch with us to discuss if required. Students will need to prove their level of English language meets our standard requirements. There are exceptions from students who have completed a degree in or are from certain countries. This list can be found on the UK government website. English language qualifications accepted include IELTS, Cambridge qualifications at B2 level and above, Language Cert and TOEFL. For IELTS, the minimum required is an overall score of 6.0 with no band less than 5.5. All accepted qualifications and grades required can be found on our website and in the document library.
Students who do not have leave to remain in the UK, UK citizenship, or other means that allows them to live and study in the UK, for example, pre-settled or settled status for EU citizens, will need a student visa. To summarise what you've already heard, we thought we'd outline some of the key selling points of Abertay University.
What's great about being an international student at Abertay University? Well, we're very small and friendly, and you will very easily be able to make friends and settle in our community. So you'll get to know your lecturers and academic staff around the university, along with other support staff like myself and Emma.
As the top university in Europe for computer games education, along with our accreditations across multiple programmes in science, technology and computing, we offer cutting-edge and high-tech facilities for our students to use on campus. Abertay offers a top standard of teaching quality, having been awarded the UK University of the Year for teaching quality this year. We offer a high level of student support and overall service to our students, which is evidenced by our top 10 ranking in the UK for student satisfaction, as voted for by our students and from the Guardian Good University Guide.
The city of Dundee is very much like ourselves. It's compact, it's cultured and it's creative. There's quite a lot for students to do here, and because we're small, it's very easy to get around. Whether that's entertainment, meeting up with friends, socialising, or finding out about our local history, everything's really close by.
In the document library, you will find digital versions of our course brochures and other information which you are welcome to share with your students. There are also more detailed PDF documents giving details of tuition fees, scholarships and other information. The Abertay website is full of useful information and has a dedicated international section which is regularly updated. On individual course pages, you'll find full details of the modules studied in each year of the course, which gives a real insight into exactly what students will be studying, as well as information on the types of learning and assessment that they can expect. Thank you so much for your time and for going through this training section. We really hope that we can meet you in person at some time soon, but remember, if you have any questions, please do just get in touch with us. We hope to be bringing you some more detailed information on our course-specific training soon.
Hello everybody, my name is Dave Berry and I work in the International Development Office here at Nottingham Trent University as part of our East Asia team. I'm also a member of our alumni community, so today I'm going to give you a quick introduction to my former university and the place where I now work. Nottingham Trent University has not always been named Nottingham Trent University. In fact, when we were first established, we were known as the Nottingham Government School of Design way back in 1843. That history and heritage of design has led on to modern day, where we are now ranked in the world's top 100 institutions by QS for art and design. However, we don't just teach art and design, we now teach hundreds of subjects. Everything from business to biosciences to science and technology and social sciences, everything that you can think of, we probably offer that course or something similar at least. Please do take a look at our website on the bottom right hand corner of this page, where you can find out our range of courses from any one of our 8 academic schools across our 6 campuses, which includes 3 specialist hubs. There really is something for everyone. Now, I'll let you pause this screen in a moment so that you can take a look at your leisure at some of our awards, because there are many of them that we've been issued with recently. This includes being named several times the UK's University of the Year in recent years. We've also recently been named number 1, first place in the UK for employability, and we've also been recognised as one of the world's most sustainable universities, something that we are really, really proud of. Please do take a quick screenshot of this screen so you can take a look at all of the other awards and bits of recognition that we've received recently. Our students are our biggest advocates, and due to the size of our university, we are one of the largest institutions in the country. Every year we have tens of thousands of students becoming new advocates and new people that are willing to share their stories about their experience of life here at Nottingham Trent. You can read some of those stories on our website on the page in front of you, so please do check that out when you have a moment. You can see some of these stories that are specific to your country by visiting our country pages, and these country pages also include lots of useful information like entry requirements. They might also include information on country specific scholarships, and you can also find out your key contacts for people that look after the regions that you are working within. You can find these pages on the web address on the bottom right of this screen. You can also keep updated and keep in touch with us by signing up to our Global Friends newsletter. You can do that by visiting the page in the bottom right hand corner of this screen. We send those newsletters around once a month to keep you up to date with all the new developments here at Nottingham Trent. You can also follow us on social media, where we regularly post, so you can learn all about life here in Nottingham and at NTU. Please do share this with your students as well. I'm sure they'll find it useful. Thank you everybody for listening. I hope you found this short introduction helpful. Please remember to check out the rest of our videos. Thank you.
Trent University, with my regions being the Middle East and North Africa. This presentation is an introduction into Nottingham as a city and what students can expect when they come to study with us.
Hello everyone, my name is Awas Yunus and I'm an International Officer in the International Development Office. And who better to talk you through NTU's City Campus than me? I am a NTU alumni. I studied my bachelor's, master's and then PhD all at Nottingham Trent University, so it makes me a little bit of an expert. The NTU City Campus is a vibrant, bustling heart of learning right in the city, in the centre of Nottingham, home to thousands of students from around the world. The campus offers the perfect blend of modern facilities and historic charm with cutting-edge resources and a diverse student community. NTU City Campus is designed to support your ambitions and enrich your student life. Now, NTU City Campus is home to a range of innovative and industry-aligned courses from business and law to architecture, engineering, media, and art and design. There's something for everyone. NTU is known for its practice-based learning, meaning you won't just learn the theory, but you'll apply it in real-world settings through projects, internships, and placements in places like NTU's purpose-built thought chambers and TV studios. For students interested in creative subjects, the School of Art and Design and the School of Architecture, Design and Built Environment offer top-ranked courses in the fields of fashion, graphic design, and interior architecture. These schools are equipped with state-of-the-art studios, 3D workshops, and industry-standard facilities. Meanwhile, the Nottingham Law School and the Nottingham Business School provide future professionals with a comprehensive foundation in legal practices, finance, marketing, and management. All schools have strong industry connections, offering students the chance to network with professionals and gain work experience during their studies. Beyond the classroom, the City Campus offers an outstanding student experience. The Boots Library is 24/7, is the perfect place for quiet study or group collaboration. And when you need a break, there are plenty of cafes, shops, and social spaces to relax with friends. The Student Union is a hub of student life whether you're joining a society, playing sports, or attending one of the many social events, you'll never be short of anything to do.
Hi everyone, I'm Billy and I work in the International Development Office here at Nottingham Trent University, and I'm here to tell you all about our wonderful Clifton campus here at NTU. We will also explore some of the courses, facilities and opportunities that are on offer. So let's get right into it. Located just 20 minutes from Nottingham City Centre, Clifton campus is the definition of campus life. It's a vibrant, stylish university village with everything you'd need right on your doorstep. As well as teaching and learning facilities, you will find accommodation, sports facilities, cafes, shops, and more. The campus offers the best of both worlds, a self-contained community with easy access to everything that the city of Nottingham has to offer. You'll also notice from the photo on screen some of the amazing sports facilities we have at Clifton campus, including football, hockey and rugby pitches, and I'll talk more about these later. Being our second largest campus, Clifton is home to a number of different courses in the subject areas you can see on screen now. So you have a plethora of science subjects such as physics, chemistry, biology, alongside sport and forensic science, which is currently ranked top 5 in the UK. We also offer a number of computing courses covering everything from cybersecurity to artificial intelligence, engineering fields, education, maths, and our state-of-the-art Health and Allied Professionals Centre is home to our nursing and paramedicine courses. We've invested over £20 million at Clifton campus to develop cutting-edge facilities so that our students have access to really impressive technologies and tools they can use to gain practical and hands-on experience as part of their learning. So alongside the library, seminar rooms and lecture theatres, you'll find spaces such as our Super Lab, a space for up to 200 students to have access to advanced technology to empower them to explore, learn, and potentially make groundbreaking discoveries. We have an environmental chamber, allowing students to control factors like temperature, humidity, and even altitude in those science and engineering disciplines. This can be used to understand the performance of athletes, or maybe how certain materials act under environmental conditions. For all the stargazers out there, Clifton is home to an astronomical observatory with a 20-inch Newtonian telescope. There's even a crime scene facility for our forensic science students to develop their professional skills in blood pattern analysis and fingerprint capture. Now, sport is a huge part of the NTU experience. We consistently rank in the top 10 universities for performance sport in the UK. We encourage all of our students to get involved. Whatever your level or goals, the facilities at our Clifton campus cater for all levels of experience and ability. So make friends, have fun, find a new challenge, or maybe even compete in one of our professional performance sports teams. The Sports Village at Clifton campus is home to an array of modern facilities, including football and hockey pitches, squash courts, an indoor tennis centre, a gym, a high-performance suite. There's even a sports therapy clinic on site. And of course, Clifton campus is a place to call home, with accommodation, food outlets, shops, social spaces, gyms, and more, all on one site. The campus has everything you'll need to enjoy your time outside of the classroom and maybe even make some friends for life. I hope you found this short introduction to Clifton campus helpful. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, welcome to this session. My name is Richie Lee. I'm an International Recruitment Officer for Southeast Asia at Nottingham Trent University. This session is designed to give you an overview and introduction to NTU's Brackenhurst campus, an overview of the different courses, and also a little bit of information about student life. So NTU's Brackenhurst campus is home to our School of Animal, Rural and Environmental Sciences, or ARES for short. The school is home to 5 key subject areas with overarching themes within them, and these are agriculture and horticulture, animal sciences, conservation and ecology, geography and environmental sciences, and finally, food science and production. As you can see from the picture, our Brackenhurst campus is absolutely stunning. So it is actually NTU's largest campus in terms of geographical size and area, and this owes to the sorts of courses that we teach on our Brackenhurst campus. So we have things like agriculture, we have equine sports science, for example. So lots of space is needed in the great outdoors to teach our students. You can see the building on the picture there. This is the original building, which dates back to 1828. So the campus itself does have a very long history, and it has seen lots of developments since NTU took ownership of the campus and the grounds. In terms of the teaching style, as you will be familiar with across NTU in general, we have a very practical approach. So we want students to be building their skills not only through lectures, seminars, but also through practical experience out in the field, doing workshops and you know, really practicing to make sure that they have the right skills in order to go and successfully find a job once they have graduated, or to go into further study in their field. So as you can see on the pictures here, we have our animal unit, and we have students out in the field that are using the facilities in terms of their geography and ecology courses as well. Our campus is home to a diverse range of students from around the world. So we have a range of different course options, and it really is a home from home. So the campus itself has students' union facilities, it has places to grab snacks and food, there are sports facilities on campus as well, and there are lots of other things to do. So nearby, although Brackenhurst is in a very rural setting, you're around a 10 to 15 minute walk to the local town, which has a gym, swimming pool, but it also has lots of other things like shops, restaurants, places to get groceries, and it's around 40 minutes from Nottingham city centre. So it is well connected by a bus that travels to Brackenhurst campus and back into the city. So students can choose to live on campus, as you can see here, an example of some of our student accommodation, or students can choose to live off campus, either in the very local area or around 40 minutes away in Nottingham city centre. But it just means that they need to figure out what kind of lifestyle they want, if they want to be on or off campus. That's a very short introduction to our Brackenhurst campus. We hope to be able to host you on campus at some point in the future, and thank you for joining the session.
Hello and welcome to this entry requirement session. My name is Chloe Tuzo and I'm the Senior International Officer for Europe at Nottingham Trent University. Today I will talk you through where you can find our entry requirements on our website. Of course, you're always more than welcome to reach out to the International Office if you have any question about our entry requirements or if you need any further clarification. So where can you find our entry requirements? So there's several places on our website where you can find these. So the first one is our Global Friends webpage. Then we also have your country webpage and your application webpage. So if we first start with Global Friends webpage, then I will walk you through each of these sections. So if you've never been on this web page, I would definitely recommend that you go and have a look. It's got a lot of information, including resources about the university, which can assist you in your counselling. So if you scroll down on this page and you go in the All Courses and Entry Requirements section, you will see that there is a link to our entry requirements. So if you click on this, you'll be redirected to a page which has our international qualifications with entry requirements by country, as well as our English language entry requirements. So we'll first start with entry requirements by country and we'll then go back later on for English language requirement. So if you click on entry requirements by country, you'll then be invited to pick your region. So because I look after Europe, we'll use Europe as an example in this case. So if you click on Europe, you will then see your international officer for Europe. In this case, it's me, as well as the entry requirements for European students, which will list all the countries where we have a country page and therefore entry requirements on our website. So in this case, if we use France as an example, once you're on the country page, you can see there'll be information about our undergraduate entry requirements as well as our postgraduate entry requirements. It will include the grades students will need to achieve in order to meet our entry requirements. If you have any question about any additional entry requirement, such as specific grades that need to be achieved for some courses or portfolio entry requirements, you're always more than welcome to reach out to us and we can give you some more information about these. So if you are more interested in the international baccalaureate or European baccalaureate entry requirements, there is also a specific section on the website for these. So if you were to click on that link, you'll be redirected to the section on the website which include all the entry requirements for the international baccalaureate and the European baccalaureate. Again, you're always more than welcome to reach out to us if you have any question about these. If we then move back to this section of the website and we instead click on English language entry requirements, you'll see that you'd be redirected to the section on the website which includes all the language tests that NTU does accept. That will obviously include IELTS and it will include all the scores that we accept depending on courses and what exact scores students will need to achieve in order to meet our English language requirements. But it will also include alternative English language tests that we do accept. And as you can see, that does include qualification by country in some cases. If you were to scroll a bit further down on the website, you will see that there will be a section for PEEP, which is pre-sessional English. So if you have any students who are interested in PEEP courses in order to improve their English and meet our English language requirements, you can click on this link right here, which will redirect you to the entry requirements section. Again, if you have any question about PEEP, you're always more than welcome to reach out to us and we can provide you with more information. Now, if you instead arrive on our main landing page, so on ntu.ac.uk, and you are looking for our entry requirements, you can go in the international section and select your country. And you'll see you'll be redirected to this page where you can select again your region and then your country to find our entry requirements. You can also select international and your application. And if you scroll down on that page, there will be a section on entry requirements and preparation. And that will include a link to your country where, again, you can select your region and your country to find our entry requirements. It will include the link to English language requirements, the link to your university preparation courses. So if you have a student who is interested in doing a course with us at Nottingham Trent International College, and a link to your pre-sessional English for academic purposes, PEEP. I will say it one more time. If you have any question at all about our entry requirements, which include portfolio, specific grades, or general scores that students need to achieve in order to meet our entry requirements, you're always more than welcome to reach out to us.
Hello, hi, this is Shadakini. I work as the regional advisor supporting Nottingham Trent University's Team India and Nepal region. I'm also a proud alum of the university, having studied my MSc Marketing back in 2017, therefore making me a very proud alum of the university and now working as a staff. The plan for today's session is to cover the entry requirements of India as a region and along with the English language requirements set by the university. So when we talk about the entry requirements, if we have students who are coming to the universities to study an undergrad program and have studied from A levels, then they would require an ABB or a BBC depending on what course they're applying. So in case they're coming for any technical course which involves science, maths, or computing, they would require an ABB. And in case they're coming for any general management marketing course, then a BBC would be a decent grade. If they are coming from an IB board, they would require an overall pass in IB diploma, along with 12 to 16 from any 3 HLs. So please do check your high-level subjects while applying. And in case they follow the normal Indian boards, such as say CBSE, ISC, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, etc., then a 65% in best of 4 subjects is what is considered. Please note that you cannot count the regional language in the best of 4 calculation. However, English can be counted as a language in the calculation. When we talk about PG courses, if we have students who are applying for master's courses at the university, then they would require a 55 to 60 depending on what course they're applying at an undergrad level, which is equivalent to, say, like 6 to 6.5 CGPA. What remains common among undergrad and postgrad would be a portfolio. So just ensure that the portfolio is designed up to the requirements, because without the portfolio, the admission is unable to kind of, assess the application. So please ensure that the portfolio is designed up to the requirements. Otherwise, there are high chances that the portfolio will not get selected for the course. Talking about the exemption, so there is like a 5% exemption given to students who are graduating from the list of prestigious universities that you can see on screen. So in case the general requirement would be, say, like a 55 to 60%, then just because a student is graduated from the list of prestigious universities, a 5% less exemption can be given to them in terms of percentage or CGPA. So you can just check it that way. When we talk about the English language requirements, then the general requirements would be a 6.5 with no less than 5.5 in each component. However, there are certain courses that require a higher or a lower IELTS band. For example, journalism as a course requires you to have a 7 overall with no less than 6 in each component. So just kindly check the course that you're applying along with the IELTS requirements that is set by the university. If there are students who are kind of passed out from the list of boards such as, say, CBSE, ISC current year, or maybe Maharashtra, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and have secured 70 out of 100 in English, class 12, or say 160 out of 200 English class 12th, which is like an 80%, then they are eligible to have an IELTS waiver based on the 12 standard English marks. If they're coming for any master's program and they have graduated from Mumbai, Delhi, Calcutta, Goa, Bangalore, Pune, or Madras University, then based on the university that they've graduated from, gives them an IELTS waiver. Well, that's the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Annabelle and I work in the International Development Office at Nottingham Trent University. We offer a prestigious and competitive scholarship scheme to our new international and European students. These scholarships are worth up to 50% off students' tuition fees, and there's lots of additional benefits aside from the monetary value, such as being able to attend our scholarship awards celebration, which you can see on screen, and also great opportunities for students to network, gain experience, and celebrate their success. Students must hold an offer to join their first year of a full-time undergraduate or postgraduate course at NTU and be classed as overseas for tuition fees. Our NTU Excellence scholarships are worth 50 or 25% off the first year of fees, and these are awarded to students who demonstrate academic excellence and potential to contribute to the university community. Our international scholarships are worth up to £3,000 and are awarded competitively to students who show strong commitment to their studies. We also offer various regional and subject-specific scholarships, which are awarded up to 50% of the tuition fee. You can see some examples on the screen, but please do visit our scholarships page where you can see the link on the screen. Please note that only one application is necessary for all of these awards. We also offer a number of sports scholarships, and these are awarded on a case-by-case basis. Students must compete at a regional, national, or international standard to be in their chosen sport to be considered. Lastly, we also have some external scholarships available, which are run in collaboration with NTU. These include the British Council, Commonwealth, and Chevening scholarships, and are available for students studying a one-year master's course in the UK. Students can find out more by visiting the scholarships website for the Chevening, Commonwealth, or British Council. So you've seen the scholarships that we have on offer. Now let's talk about the application process. On the screen, you can see an example of the criteria. Now, this is really a student's opportunity to tell us why they're a good candidate for a scholarship through their experience, their achievements, and telling us how studying at NTU will benefit their future. We're also really interested in hearing about how they will make a positive contribution to the university community and act as advocates both during their studies and as an NTU alumni. It's important that student statements are original and in line with the word count. So we would ask that you encourage students to take their time over the application and check it before submitting. We want to see engaging applications which stand out from the crowd, and we want students to avoid focusing on why they need the scholarship in terms of financial reasons, and instead focus on answering the key elements of the question. Lastly, I want to go through some frequently asked questions. So I'll take these in order. So we offer multiple application deadlines throughout the year, and results will be shared around 4 weeks after each deadline. We always list the deadline on the scholarships page, and we'll indicate when the final scholarship deadline is for the academic year to ensure that all students have an opportunity to apply. Students will still need to make an advance payment even if they're awarded a scholarship, so it is not an advance payment waiver. Scholarships can be honoured for students deferring in the same academic course from a September to a January intake. However, we're not able to defer scholarships for those students who are deferring to the following academic year, and they will need to reapply in that intake. Unfortunately, we cannot reconsider any applications once a decision has been made, so students can only apply once during the academic year. Our scholarships are not available to current students, only to students who are looking to join a new course at NTU. Scholarships are applied as a fee reduction, and they're normally applied once a CAS has been issued, so they don't show on the student's finance record until they're fully enrolled. I Hopefully this answers some of your questions, but please do refer to our terms and conditions on our scholarships webpage for full details. Do hope this was useful, but please do reach out to your country representatives or our international enquiries or agents team with any questions. Thank you so much.
Look, let me give you a quick introduction of myself. I'm currently working at the International Development Office at NTU, but I used to study master program in Nottingham Trent University, which is teaching English to speakers of the other language. I would like to share with you what is advance payment and how to make advance payments. Okay, let's get started. So all international students who needed to pay overseas payment as well as needing student visa to come to study in the UK will need to make advance payment. Advance payment fee is £6,000. Flywire is our preferred payment method. It is quick and allows you to make sure you pay your advance payment and additional fees through your own currencies. You're welcome to find out more information about how to use Flywire on the website on the page, as well as other payment methods available. Once you decided that NT is your preferred university and you have met all the academic conditions, we advise you to proceed with advance payment as your last condition to fully secure your place with us at NTU. Please carefully read our terms and conditions as well as the refund policies before you're making the payment. I hope the information you find is helpful. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email us. The email address is international@ntu.ac.uk. Thank you. Bye for now.
I am NTU's International Officer for the Americas and Central Asia, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the accommodations we have if you choose to study with us at Nottingham Trent University. So we have lots of different options if you're studying at NTU. And first of all, for NTU accommodation, we have 44 or 51-week contracts. We have housing options on all of our campuses, and we have different room options such as en-suites, studios, and also shared bathrooms. All of our rooms are single occupancy, so you don't need to worry about sharing a bedroom with anybody else. You'll have your own private bedroom. And we also have other facilities and services available at NTU. For example, we have parking options at selected halls, student support officers, and laundry facilities as well. When choosing your NTU accommodation, it can perhaps be a little daunting as we have so many fantastic options. However, if you go to our NTU accommodation webpage, you can actually have a look at the options and you can filter by what works best for you. So you can filter by campus. So the campus that you're studying on will be dependent on the subject area you're studying. So let's say you are studying science, sports science, you'll be based on our Clifton campus. So most people would then choose to stay on the Clifton campus, although you can choose to stay in the city if you wanted to and just commute to the Clifton campus. So first of all, I would recommend selecting the campuses that you're interested in. You can then also select the bathroom type that you want as well. So whether that is a shared bathroom, en-suite bathroom, or you might not mind. And you can also filter by things like the price per week, which is important to quite a lot of people. When booking an NTU accommodation, you will need to create a password for your NTU login using your NTU ID number. Once you have this, you can then log into the NTU accommodation portal. You select accommodation booking and follow the simple steps. You can choose from available halls and select your room type. So for example, en-suite or studio apartment. And after confirming this, you'll be asked to sign a contract and set up a payment plan. Once this is completed, you'll then receive an email confirming your booking and you can get excited about your new life at NTU. Before you book, you need to have NTU confirmed as your firm choice if you have booked via UCAS. And if you've applied to NTU directly, you just need to accept your offer. Alternatively, you can be a returning NTU student. Please wait 48 hours after accepting your offer from NTU before you try and book your accommodation, just to let the system catch up. Our booking system for accommodation usually opens in early springtime, and you can head to www.ntu.ac.uk/accommodation to check opening dates and book your housing. So for private accommodation, this is another option. So this is off-campus housing, and the locations are mainly in Nottingham city centre and the surrounding areas. There's a huge amount of choice available from student halls, like you've just seen on campus, private apartments, and also house shares. Information on private halls can be found on our website, and my top tip is to always check with private accommodation whether the bills are included in the overall cost, because that's sometimes a hidden cost that you might not know about. If you have any other questions, you can contact accommodation@ntu.ac.uk. There's loads more information available online as well. But I hope this has been a whistle-stop tour to show you a little bit more about accommodation at NTU. And if you do choose to come and study with us, I hope you have a fantastic time. Thank you so much for listening.
Hello, my name is David Żakowski, and I am the International Recruitment Officer for South Asia here at Nottingham Trent University. This presentation will look at employability at NTU. So from the outset, it's very important to know that employability is very much at the heart of everything we do here at NTU. This has led to us being voted first in the UK for employability in the most recent 2025 UniCompare rankings, and also to achieve 5 stars in the QS rankings in 2022, also for employability. 100% of all the programs that we have available at the university provide work-related experience within the curriculum of the course itself. This can be in the form of things such as specialized modules or placements, all of which are designed to help students build the employability skills that they need to succeed in the future. Placement years are also offered by a vast range of programs at the university. With placements, these tend to typically last at least 36 weeks. They are paid and are a great opportunity for students to not only earn extra money whilst they are studying, but to also increase their experience and help them succeed in the future with finding job opportunities after they graduate. So at the university, we also have our designated NTU employability team. The team can help with basic things such as writing CVs, setting up LinkedIn profiles, but also with the more advanced aspects of employability, such as preparing for job interviews and job applications. Students are also able to book individual appointments with career consultants and career coaches. This is all designed to help students gain as much advice and information to help them plan properly for what they wish to do after they finish at NTU. Students can also access lots of support with finding part-time employment during their studies. This can be through the Job Shop, which is a fantastic resource for students to find paid work in and around the city, and also through Unitemps, which is our in-house provider for all casual work at NTU and our campuses. Students will also have access to the My Employability portal. This allows them to view and access graduate jobs, internships, placements, and many more opportunities that they can get involved with. And lastly as well, students receive support from the employability team for a period of up to 3 years after they finish their studies, which is designed to help students succeed once they have graduated from NTU. That's the end of the presentation. Thank you very much for listening.
Office here at Nottingham Trent University as part of our East Asia team. I'm also a member of our alumni community, so today I'm going to give you a quick introduction to my former university and the place where I now work. Nottingham Trent University has not always been named Nottingham Trent University. In fact, when we were first established, we were known as the Nottingham Government School of Design way back in 1843. That history and heritage of design has led on to modern day, where we are now ranked in the world's top 100 institutions by QS for art and design. However, we don't just teach art and design, we now teach hundreds of subjects, everything from business to biosciences to science and technology and social sciences. Everything that you can think of, we probably offer that course or something similar at least. Please do take a look at our website on the bottom right hand corner of this page, where you can find out our range of courses from any one of our 8 academic schools across our 6 campuses, which includes 3 specialist hubs. There really is something for everyone. Now, I'll let you pause this screen in a moment so that you can take a look at your leisure at some of our awards, because there are many of them that we've been issued with recently. This includes being named several times the UK's University of the Year in recent years. We've also recently been named number 1, first place in the UK for
everyone. First of all, thank you so much for joining this session with me. My name is Yatin Gupta, and I'm the International Manager for Partnerships and Recruitment at Harper Adams University. It's a real pleasure to connect with you all today who play such an important role in helping students to find their right university. The aim today is to give you a clear and practical overview about what makes Harper Adams University such a special place for students. I want you to feel confident and excited when you talk to students and parents about us. So let's get started and explore all the opportunities and support Harper Adams has to offer. So this slide is a snapshot of where the future of agriculture and technology converge. Harper Adams University has been quite a powerhouse since 1901, growing from a humble agricultural college to a global leader in agricultural innovation. At Harper Adams, we don't just teach our students about the challenges facing our planet. We empower them to solve those challenges. Our projects like Hands-Free Farm, Hands-Free Hectare are real-world demonstration of how technology can create a more sustainable, efficient, and equitable food system. We offer a wide range of cutting-edge facilities, including Agritech Innovation Hub, our Future Farm, and vet education centers. We also have a dedicated farm education center, a food academy, and a state-of-art teaching and research labs. For those interested in researching insects, our entomology center is one of the best in the country. And we have a collaborative simulation lab at engineering school for those with techie minds. So overall, it's an inspiring place for students to learn, grow, and prepare for their future career. Thank you. See you for the other slides for speaking about our history. Hi. So let's speak something about our history. How did a small agricultural college become a global leader in food agriculture and engineering? What's the history behind it? So it all started back 124 years before, in 1901, when the college opened to the 6 students in April 1901. The college consisted of the main building and a 178-acre of farm on its doorstep. We got the power to award research degree in 2006, and we achieved full university status in 2012. And next year, in 2026, we're going to celebrate our 125 years of making the difference. And now let's take a moment to look at what really sets Harper Adams apart. Our university is recognized nationally and internationally for quality. We are ranked #1 in the UK for job prospects and also number 1 for agriculture and forestry employer reputation. We have an impressive 97.5% graduate employment rate, showing just how successful our students after they leave us. We are also in the top 10 universities in the Midlands and have been awarded TEF Gold rated for teaching excellence. These hallmarks of quality show why Harper Adams University is such a great choice for students and why we are so proud to represent it. Here you can see the leadership of our university. Our Chancellor is Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, and our Vice Chancellor is Professor Ken Sloan. Their guidance and expertise help shape the vision and the success of our university. And what's our mission? So these are not just words on your slides. They are the driving force behind everything we do at Harper Adams. Our mission is to create a world where no one goes hungry, our carbon footprint should shrink, animals are treated with respect, and our resources are used wisely. So in terms of the location, we have 2 sites. Our main campus is set in the beautiful countryside near Edgemont, and our new site is in Telford, both located within Shropshire in the West Midland region. The Telford town was named after the renowned civil engineer Thomas Telford, also known as Father of Civil Engineer, who played a key role in shaping the infrastructure of the region. The Edgemont campus is our established home for agriculture, food, and business studies, while the Telford site is focusing on digital and technology courses. Telford is renowned for its strong ties to the Industrial Revolution and its also role as a planned new town. It's also famous for the Iron Bridge, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the world's first cast iron bridge. And the West Midlands boasts the largest economy among the UK combined authority, with Shropshire's economy growing faster than most of other areas in the region. It's literally right in the center, combining the best of city life and the countryside with an affordable cost of living. You will find modern shopping centers and excellent transport links, while, while beautiful parks and scenic countryside walk are just minutes away. And when we are saying we are literally centrally located, we are really well connected, making it easy for students to travel from across the UK and beyond. We are just 15 minutes away from Telford railway station and 25 minutes away from Stafford. Our new site, Telford campus, is literally 5 to 10 minutes walk from the Telford railway station, giving you the direct train links to the major cities like London, Birmingham, Manchester, and Liverpool. For international travel, Birmingham International Airport is just an hour's drive away, and Manchester Airport is also not too far. It's just about an hour and 10 minutes. So this accessibility makes Harper Adams University a practical choice for students wherever they are coming from. At Harper Adams, we offer a diverse range of subject areas that reflects our strength and industry connections. Our courses cover agriculture, animal science and zoology, business management, environment conservation, and property management. We also specialize in engineering, data science, and future technology, vet-related courses, and food and tech. So let's talk about some of our high demand courses for international students. Let's start with engineering, where we do have agricultural engineering, mechanical engineering, automotive engineering, robotics and mechatronics, data science with artificial intelligence, and data science for agri and food. Our bachelor's program are 3 years in duration with an optional placement year, and our master's program are 1 year. Please note, we are not currently promoting the placement year for 2025 summer intake for the international students. Now let's talk about the business. In business, we do have agribusiness management, digital business management, food business management, international agribusiness, and rural property and real estate management. And under zoology, we do have applied zoology, zoology with entomology, and zoology with environmental management. You could discover all of our courses by scanning this QR code on your screen. Thank you. So now let's speak about our English requirement and academic requirement. Overall, let's speak about our admissions requirements. So as you can see on your screen, our English entry requirement, you will notice they are quite lenient. We'll require an IELTS score of around 6.0 overall with no less than 5.5 in any component. A PT score of 65 with a minimum of 59 in each section, and a TOEFL score of 80 with minimum of 18 in reading, 17 in listening, 20 in speaking, and 17 in writing. We also offer an English exam waiver for students from certain countries, such as India, where students with 70% in English from national boards like CBSE and ICSE, or 80% from selected state boards can qualify. For a full up-to-date list of eligible countries and the latest English requirement, please scan the QR code on your screen. Now let's start by looking at our UG entry requirements. For most of our BSc programs, you will need A-level grade between 96 and 120 UCAS points. For our MEng program, you will need around 136 UCAS points at A level. And just to clarify, our MEng is an integrated master course, which means you can't apply directly to an individual MEng program. Instead, students need to enter through our UG engineering course. On the slide, you will also see the requirements for students from a few key countries. For example, students from India need 60% overall in their high school exams for most BSc courses, with at least 60% in math and physics for technical courses. And for entry to our MEng, it's 65% overall and 65% in maths and physics. Please note that these are general guidelines. Some courses may have higher or additional requirement, especially in certain subject areas. So for full details of entry requirements on each of our courses, including any subject specific or any additional criteria or any additional country, please check our website or the individual course page, or you can check it clearly on Applyboard's platform. Now for PGT academic requirement, for each country, as you can see, the qualification needed to meet either UK lower second class or upper second class bachelor's degree equivalent. For example, applicants from India need at least 60% in their bachelor's degree for an upper second class equivalent, or 55% for a lower second class equivalent. Just to mention again that these are general guidelines and some courses may have higher or additional requirements. So for full details and for any other countries, please check our website or the individual course pages. So let's speak about the cost, the accommodation cost. As we mentioned earlier, both Edgemont and Telford offers a really affordable cost of living. As you can see on your screen, here at the main Harper Adams campus, our accommodation options are both comfortable and budget-friendly. For international students, a self-catered single room is just £4,468 for 42 weeks. And a self-catered shared room is even more affordable. It's just £3,473 for 42 weeks. According to the recent accommodation survey by Save the Student, a well-respected independent student money advice organization in the UK, the national average cost for student rent in the UK is £563 per month. The survey also highlights Harper Adams University, where our average monthly accommodation cost comes about £466 per month, noticeably lower than the national average. And how you can apply. So once you have accepted your offer to study at Harper Adams, you will be able to apply for accommodation online. Rooms are allocated on a first come first served basis, so it's a good idea to apply as soon as possible. To secure the room, students need to pay a £300 deposit within 7 days of receiving the accommodation offer. This deposit is fully refundable at the end of the tenancy, provided there are no damages or outstanding charges. And when it comes to paying for the accommodation, students have two options. They could pay the full amount upfront, which qualifies them for a £100 discount, or they could pay in 3 installments over the academic year, 39% in the first term, 33% in the second, and 28% in the third. Hi. So at Harper Adams, we know that supporting our students goes far beyond the classroom. The slide on your screen highlights the wide range of support services available to help our students to thrive during their time here at Harper. Students facing hardship can take benefits of our financial support to help with living and course cost, including access to the Learning Fund. Our counseling services is also here for anyone who needs someone to talk to, whether it's about university life or it's about any personal matter. We also provide comprehensive well-being and mental health support to help our students to adjust to their new routine and culture and challenges. For students who need some extra help with their studies, our academic support team can assist with study strategies and guidance. And finally, we are committed to empowering every student, regardless of disability, to reach their full potential through tailored support and resources. So whatever the need, we are here to make sure our students feel supported every step of the way. Now let's talk about the student life and support at the university. At Harper Adams, there's so much more to student life than just studying. Social life is a big part of Harper experience, with regular events like film night, comedy shows, and the legendary Big Wednesday parties. All of this help them meet and understand new people and make the most of their time in the university. So our campus is packed with sports and leisure facilities, including a fully equipped gym, sports hall, dance and aerobic studio, squash courts, and floodlit pitches. You will find club and teams for everything from rugby, football, cricket, and hockey to motorsport, shooting, and even archery. Beyond sports, our students' union run a huge variety of societies, whether the students is interested in music, conservation, gaming, or wants to join a cultural or international group. There is something for everyone. Thank you. We are excited to offer generous scholarship for our international students. We understand that scholarships are about more than just a financial support. They are also a great way to help build students' confidence and strengthen their CVs. As you can see on your screen, for 2025, we have some excellent opportunities. PG students can receive £5,000 of their tuition fee, and UG students can receive £3,000. These scholarships are applied to the total tuition fee for the first year of the study only. Additionally, students requiring visa sponsorship having two payment options, they could pay the full year tuition fee in advance and can receive a 5% discount, or can pay in 3 installments with the first payment due before the CAS is issued. Thank you. This slide highlights our outstanding career and placement support. Our dedicated placement and career team are based on campus, guiding students every step of the way as they plan their future. We offer personalized advice on CVs, job applications, and interview preparation, along with one-to-one career coaching and practical workshops. Students can also benefit from regular careers and placement fairs, plus access to our dedicated job portal to find exciting opportunities. We help students find part-time work that fits around their studies so they can gain valuable experience while at university. At Harper, we are committed to helping every student to achieve their career goal from day one, and our impressive ranking and graduate employment rates truly back this up. So that's it for this. Thank you for your time and for being a valued partner in supporting students' journey. If you have any question or need further information, please feel free to contact us at the email address shown on the screen. My name is Yatan Gupta, and I look forward to continuing our collaboration and supporting your work with our future students. Thank you.